Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roderick Rules. Going to read chapter 2. Okay. This is where we left off. Tuesday. When I got to school today, everybody was acting all strange around me, and at first I didn't know what was up. Then I remembered I still had the cheese touch from last year. I got the cheese touch in the last week of school and over the summer, and I completely forgot about it. The problem with the cheese touch is that you've got it until you can pass it on to someone else. But nobody would get within 30 feet of me, so I knew I was going to be stuck with the cheese touch for the whole school year. Luckily, there is a new kid named Jeremy Pindle in the homeroom, so that took care of that problem. Welcome to our school, Jeremy. My first class was pre-algebra, and the teacher put me right next to Alex Arruda, the smartest kid in the whole class. Alex is super easy to copy off of because he always finishes his tests early and puts his paper down on the floor next to him. So if I ever get in a pinch, it's nice to know I can count on Alex to bail me out. Kids whose last names start with the first few letters of the alphabet get called on the most by the teacher. That's why they end up being the smartest. Some people think that's not true, but if you want to come down to my school, I can prove it. I can only think of one kid who broke the last name rule, and that's Peter Utirgi. Peter was the smartest kid in the class all the way up until 5th grade. That's when a bunch of us started giving him a hard time about his initial, what sounded when you said them out loud. These days, Peter doesn't raise his hand at all, and he's pretty much a C student. I guess I feel a little bad about the whole PU thing, but what happened to Peter, but it's hard not to take credit whenever it comes up. Anyway, today I got pretty decent seats in all of my classes except 7th period history. My teacher is Mr. Huff. Something tells me he had Roderick as a student a few years back. Mr. Heffley, you'll be sitting in this chair next to my desk. Okay. I just read chapter 2. Hopefully tomorrow or something, or maybe when I read again, I can read chapter 3. All right, see you later.